Hi everyone, it's Andrea. So today is Friday, June 10th, 2011, and today is officially 2 weeks since I had my surgery. I am doing so much better this week and really am feeling probably 95% back to myself. My incisions are mostly healing and I'm not really feeling much pain at all. So things are going great. I'm really happy. It feels at first when the first week when you're in a lot of pain and things are going on that feels like it takes a while to recover. But really now looking back on it, I feel like I really recovered pretty fast and I'm feeling really, really good. So um, this week I only lost 1 pound. I weighed and my weigh-in this week was 242.2. So I did lose 1 pound this week, so I'm happy with that. It's 1 pound in the right direction. Of course, I'd like to lose a little bit more, but this was kind of a rough week, so 1 pound is great. So this week on Tuesday, I found out that my aunt had passed away, and she had been sick, but really only for about 2 months, and she really went downhill very, very quickly. And even in the last week, she went from walking around and being fine, well, not fine, but feeling okay, to being completely bedridden, and she went completely blind, and just really went downhill. And so within the last week, it just got really bad. Thankfully, if she wasn't going to get better, at least she did go quickly and didn't suffer very long. So I'm really thankful for that. But it's been kind of a hard time for my family. We had the funeral actually this morning, so doing that and having all that stuff. But it was really great to spend time with family. And my dad is a pastor, and he did the funeral and did a great job. And even though it was his sister, it was kind of hard, but he did a really good job, and I was really proud of him. And it was fun to get to spend time with family, and it was a really special time for all of us, and just celebrating her life. So, but the day that I found out she died on Tuesday, um, I just wanted to eat. And I think that the first thing that I go to when I'm emotional, either good or bad, is food. And, I'm obviously an emotional eater, and that's partly what's gotten me to this place. But, in this situation, the first thing that I thought of was I just want to make some food just to eat my feelings and comfort myself. Um, and I guess, really I was more aware of that I did that. And so, I think that whether it's good or bad, even, when there's great things happening, the first thing you want to do is go out and celebrate with a great meal, and you think that the food is a reward, or you use the food to comfort yourself. And I was very much aware of that this week because that's all I wanted to do. So this week, I was on some mushy and soft foods. And so, the first thing that I wanted to do was make some chicken and dumplings. Well, I just made dumplings. I ended up making dumplings, and so um, that's one of my favorite comfort foods. And so I was just like, I had been thinking all week. I'm like, well, I can maybe make these because they're kind of soft and mushy, and I could eat it. But all week I'd been like, no, I'm not going to make that because that's not a healthy choice. And then as soon as I found out that she died, then I was like, I'm making dumplings because I just want to eat something that feel good, and my choices are kind of limited right now. And so that's what I ended up doing, and I feel like that was a pretty bad choice because I made a huge pot of it, and I have roommates, but I ended up eating most of it myself for 3 days. I ate on dumplings, and so I feel like that was a bad decision, and I think that um, moving forward, I can try and recognize that and not eat my feelings. Um, and I feel like it was a good thing that I really recognized it, and was able to identify what was happening. And so I think I'll be more aware of it. I know in some of my post-op paperwork that I got from my doctor, there was a big quote on the bottom of one of the pages, and it took up like probably a third of the page. It was a really big quote, and it said, "Food is not a reward, just a necessity." And I have to keep reminding myself of that because I want to reward myself with food for whatever it is. If I'm stressed out, or if I'm, having a great day, or get a raise, or whatever it is, like I want to reward myself with food. And so I have to keep reminding myself that food is not a reward, just a necessity. So I'm working on that, and I think it'll be a work in progress. So um, we'll just have to really try and recognize it and work on that going forward. So also today is my first day of eating solid food. So I was a little bit nervous because I haven't eaten anything. So I was like, I don't know how to ease into this or whatever. And so this morning I just had a protein shake, but then we had the funeral, and then after the funeral, they had food for all of us at my aunt's house. One of my cousin's churches provided all the food for us. And so we went to my aunt's house, and so there was so much food there, I didn't exactly know what would be best to eat, and so I just started with a little bit of turkey and a little bit of ham, and just ate tiny little bites of that. And that's really all I ate for lunch. So, and it wasn't much at all. I just felt like I just wanted to kind of ease into it a little bit, and I tried to really eat slowly and really take tiny little bites and really chew really, really good. So, I didn't have any problems. So, I feel good about that, and I'll keep having things and trying things. I think that what's hard for me now is like, okay, now I can eat solids and there's so many choices available for me. So I know that I need to make smart, healthy choices. So what's going to be the best things to eat? So really right now I'm struggling with, okay, what else should I eat? And I really want to come up with a meal plan so that I don't eat things that I shouldn't, and really just concentrate on the things that are healthy for me. So that's something I'm going to be working on the next couple of days. And let me think what else. Also, I haven't really been working out or exercising at all. I really want to start doing something. I live in Texas, and so it's the beginning of June, and several days this week have been over 100 degrees, and so it is hot outside. Even if you go first thing in the morning, it is way too hot to be out exercising. Maybe when I lose a little weight, then it'll be easier to go out in the heat and exercise, but for right now, even just walking around the block sounds miserable. So I'm thinking of joining a gym this next week because I really need to start exercising, and even though I can't do any heavy exercising or lifting weights yet, I can at least start walking. And if it's an indoor track or a treadmill, whatever it is, I need to get out and start doing something. So I think that I'm going to check into that this weekend because I really need to get moving. And I think that that's going to help with my weight loss. So I am going to do that. I think that's about it. Things are going good. I feel like if I can just work on the emotional eating, if I can work on finding healthy food choices that work for me, that I like. I mean, my doctor said that everyone's different. Some people can eat eggs just fine, and other people have a problem with eggs, or some people can have pasta and some people can't. And so you really just have to try things and see what's going to work for you. So that's a little bit scary to me because I don't want to have a stuck episode, or I don't want to throw up. And so I'm a little bit scared to try things, but I think I'm just going to have to just do it and just try different things and see what works and what doesn't, and just go from there. So that's something I need to work on this week, and then also exercising. I am feeling kind of hungry and not feeling really much restriction at all. And so I think it'll be good for me to get a fill. I'd go in 2 weeks to get my fill. And so I think that will help a lot because right now I'm not really feeling much restriction, and feeling hungry quite a bit. And I noticed that has really increased over the last week. So that'll be good to get that. And then I also see my doctor this coming Tuesday for the first time since my surgery. So that'll be good to kind of see how I'm doing, and just talk to him for a little while. I have some questions for him, and so that's this coming Tuesday. So that'll be really good. And then also on Thursday, I'm getting my braces adjusted. So I may have to go back on liquids or mushies for a day or two, just because of the braces. So I need to start trying to coordinate my fills and my braces appointments to be like the same day, because if I have to go on liquid or mushies for the fill, then I might as well do the braces at the same time. So we'll see if I can coordinate those. But anyway, that's where I am this week, and thank you to my new subscribers and to those who've commented on my videos. It's very encouraging to hear those comments and to also watch all your videos, and I hope you all are doing great on your weight loss journey, and I wish you all the best of luck. Okay, see you next time. Bye.